決まった？君の答え。
Have you decided? Your answer. Alright guys, welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. Now, we're gonna start right away with recapping last part. As always, I'm still keeping up with this change of trying to go at a little bit of a faster pace than how I used to earlier. Now the videos are technically less lengthy than they usually are, but I'm still getting further and further along at a faster rate. So basically what I'm doing is getting far along the visual novel, so making decent progress, while also shortening the video's length, which makes it easier for me to, you know, make more of them. And, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So welcome back. Do some more of this. Last time to recap. But just give me feedback on how you guys are liking this little active change that I've tried to do. You guys might have noticed, if you've been watching all my videos, you guys must have noticed that I've been doing an active change these last couple of videos where you know, I try to make a bit more progress than you know, I usually do, because I like to babble. But I'm trying to keep the babbling to a minimum, but still babbling, because it's still me. Alright, I'm not gonna do something that isn't me, alright? If it's something I don't enjoy doing, I'm not gonna do it. But like, it's still me. But yeah, let me know. I already asked you guys to let me know. I'm sure you guys have already let me know in other previous videos that haven't been uploaded yet. So yeah, I have not uploaded the previous video yet. So yeah, I'm waiting to see the answer on that video, for example. But it's fine. So to recap last part, Jessica chose her answer, and her answer was option number 1 out of the 3 options. I guess we can recap the options as well. The 3 options were: you die, everyone else lives, you kill the person that is most beloved to you, but everyone else lives, or you kill everyone else, but you and your most beloved person survives. Or option number 4, which is the actual option, all 3 options happen, so all of you die anyway. Those are the options, and it seems like George has come to his answer. Jessica came to her answer, and Conan witnessed it, and Jessica, you know, was prepared to die, and one of it went up to kill him, and Cross was hitting the metal bars of the dungeon cell in anger. The Chester sisters also arrived and had a little scene with Virgilia, where they're like, Virgilia, and then she took them elsewhere and had the goats attend to us. Karon knew that breaking out would be futile, so Karon didn't try. And yeah, now Shannon is staring at another mirror screen where George has chosen his answer. And let's see what George's answer is. I reckon George's answer is answer number 4. Let's see it. Yes, he's decided. Here we go. What you got for us?
決まったよ。
I've decided.
それは揺るぎない答え。
Is that an unwavering answer?
ああ、揺るぎないね。
Yeah, it's unwavering. I respect that. Whatever answer he chose, I think it's 4 or 1, leaning more towards... what did I lean more towards last part? Was it 4 or 1? I think I lean more towards 4, because he wants to save everyone, right? That's how he would best like to go. But we'll see what his answer is, and no matter which answer he chooses, even if it's 2 or 3 or whatever, I think the fact that it's unwavering makes me respect George a lot already. So let's see his answer. Let's see what he's got.
なら聞かせてもらうわ。ああ、ちなみにジェシカはどうも自分の命を差し出すことを選んだようよ。
How do you know?
まさか優柔不断な君も同じ答えを選んだって言うんじゃないでしょうね。
Oh, by the way, it seems that Jessica decided to take the your life option. How do you know? I hope that an indecisive person like you won't simply say you chose the same answer. Let's see. Let's see. Bug up. How do you know that? Did Ronovis send you a signal, or is that just what you know about her?
ジェシカはジェシカの答えを出したのさ。
Jessica gave her own answer.
それがどの選択であろうとも、それはジェシカの答えだ。
It's true. It was Jessica's answer.
僕の答えに何も干渉しないよ。
It does not influence my answer in any way. Alright, I respect that. Don't let anyone else's answer influence yours.
そうなら改めて聞くわ。以下に掲げる3つのうち2つを得るために1つを生贄に捧げる。
In order to gain 2, sacrifice 1.
1、自分の命。2、シャノンの命。3、それ以外の全員の命。あなたが選んだのはどれ？
Which have you chosen?
まさかジェシカと同じ1番？
Could it be the first one like Jessica? It's not influenced by Jessica's answer. What you got for us, George? I'm excited for this.
違うね。
No, it is the fourth answer like I expected, is it? No. Oh, no? Gop looked a little surprised. Because she had thought that a timid looking man like this would never choose any other option.
ならよかったわ。
Oh, you don't know George well enough, do you?
私にとって一番退屈な選択肢が外れてくれてよかった。じゃあ、まさかとは思うけど。
Okay.
2番？
He just said no to the first option. I thought he was saying no to all the options. Okay. I was like, oh, I'm right about the fourth answer. So it's not the first answer. Then yes, I'm pretty confident it's going to be the fourth now. Now I'm even more confident it's the fourth one. I mean, I was suspecting he's going to go for the fourth one. But now I'm even more confident.
シャノンの命を見捨ててみせる？
Is it the second? Can you abandon Shannon's life?
まさか。
You must be joking. Are you an idiot? Shannon's life? Are you crazy?
今夜まさに婚約指輪を贈ろうという相手をどうして僕が。
Why would I do that to the person I'm going to give an engagement ring to tonight? I feel like that's the option George is thinking of the least. That's the option he wants to go for the least out of all of them.
これは大胆だわ。それが君の答えなの。
This is bold. Is that your answer?
そうさ。僕の答えは
Is the fourth.
3番さ。
Wait! What? The third choice? What? George had chosen the third choice. Ba ba ba! Ba 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 ba! Everyone else's lives. Ooh, baby! Oh! Oh, that just struck a chord. That just struck a chord with me. George, what is this business? Even Gop hadn't been able to imagine that answer. Dude, look at her face. Even she's lost it. Hey, yo. She had been sure that he'd choose number 1, just like Jessica. Bro, I was thinking maybe number 1, but number 4? Whoa. So, she became interested in how he had reached that answer. Same! George? How he had reached an answer that had defied the imagination of the 33rd ranked demon of the 72. So I believe Ronoville was the 27th, right? Yeah, 27th.
聞かせてほしいわ。自分と愛する婚約者だけが無事で、それ以外の全てを犠牲にできる境地というのを聞かせてほしいわ。あなたもジェシカと同じで消去法というやつ？
Tell me the perspective that makes you able to sacrifice the lives of everyone else so that you and the fiancé you love will be safe. Process of elimination like Jessica?
違うね。
No.
はっきりこれしか僕には選択肢がないのさ。
This is the clear and only choice for me.
自分さえ良ければいいと？
I'm alright, Jack. I don't get the reference. I'll be honest.
愛する女と引き換えに世界を犠牲にできると？
You can sacrifice the world for the woman you love?
君は何を言っているんだい？
What are you talking about?
何？
What? George faced the demon as she spoke, looking at her almost in disbelief.
僕は今夜ここにシャノンを呼び出し、婚約の証である指輪を渡すつもりだった。
Tonight, I plan on calling Shannon to this very spot and giving her this ring as proof of our engagement.
僕とシャノンの婚約を祝福しない者もきっと多いだろう。僕は彼女との婚約を宣言することで親族すべてを敵に回すと覚悟していた。
I was prepared to make enemies of the entire family by announcing my engagement to her.
僕にはあるんだよ。
I have been prepared.
この島に訪れたその時から。いや違う。彼女に婚約したいと打ち明けたその時からね。
Since the time I confessed to her that I wanted us to get engaged.
結婚さえできれば他の何もかも犠牲にできると。
So, you can sacrifice everything else as long as you can get married?
結婚とは自分は生涯妻の味方であり続けるということだ。僕にはその時点で彼女のために世界の全てを敵に回す覚悟があるんだ。
As of that moment, I was prepared to make the entire world my enemy for her sake. Those words, through this three-sided mirror, also reached Shannon's ears. And his determination reached her eyes. Shannon certainly had arranged with George that tonight she would be given an engagement ring. Then this incident had occurred, and she hadn't been able to receive the ring. But now, even though it wasn't in the form of a ring, Shannon had received something even greater. And as proof of that, a single tear with the same sparkle as a diamond dripped down. Come on, Gob. That's gotta be at least a 90. If Jessica's answer is 60, that's at least a 90 answer. That's unwavering resolve from George that I love a lot.
それは何とも振るった答えだことね。なるほど。よく考えたら君にこれは気楽な選択肢だわ。
Yes, if I really think about it, this was an easy decision for you.
だって君の両親は第一の晩にすでに殺されちゃってるんだもんね。
No. After hearing his answer, no, I think that's irrelevant. I think he was prepared to make enemies even with his parents for the sake of who he loves. And I think, I don't know about Eva, but I think Hidoshi would have backed it.
今さら君にとって死んで困る人間は誰もいない。
That's not it. I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong. I definitely think Jessica and Battler and everyone else's death would affect George. I disagree.
なるほどね。これは簡単な選択だったわ。
I see this was an easy choice. I don't know about easy choice or not, but I don't think his parents' death affected this choice. After hearing his resolve from that answer, I don't think so.
何とでも言うがいい。これが僕の、そして僕の次期当主としての覚悟と選択だ。
This is my determination and my choice personally, and as the next family head. I don't know if it's the same reasoning, but I'm pretty sure Kinzo also chose the same answer. Answer number 3. I'm pretty sure. It sounds like Kinzo chose answer number 3. The sparkle in George's eyes was brilliant and sharp. For just an instant, Gao felt the same sense of intimidation that Kinzo exuded, and was slightly overpowered. Damn. George, that's the Shiromi bloodline. Don't mess with George.
なるほど。ゴールドスミスと同じ答え。
It is! Okay, I'm right. Yeah, okay, yeah. So she's confirmed it. Kinda obvious, but it makes sense, yeah.
君もあどけなさそうな顔して将来はとんだ悪魔になるわけね。なんだ私たちとてもうまくやれそうじゃない。
You're going to become a terrible demon in the future. Do you know? We might get along pretty well.
君がゴールドスミスの後を継ぐ。そしてやがては私は召喚され、君に仕えることもあるかもしれない。それも案外面白いかもしれないわね。
You will succeed, Goldsmith, and maybe one day I may even be summoned eventually and serve you. That might be surprisingly interesting. Well, George's answer does not guarantee his succession, though. I don't know about that one. Gab needed to change her opinion of George. This man bore determination and resolve unimaginable from his outward appearance, and had not adopted that just now, but had possessed it since the very beginning.
僕には今すぐ当主を継承する覚悟がある。
Damn, okay, George.
いや違うね。君はこのテストを当主として考えろと言った。だから僕は自分が当主であると前提して答えたんだ。
You told me to think as the head in this test, so I answered based on the premise that I am the head.
いや、それすら違う。
No, even that's not it.
当主そのものとして考えた。僕は今、後宮家の当主なんだ。
I thought as the head himself. Right now, I am the head of the Umineko family. Oh man, George is really cool here. I can't lie to y'all. George is really, really cool here.
見事だわ。そこまで言えるなんてね。
I didn't expect you to be able to say so much.
君はどうやらかなりの大物だわ。バトラとマリアのテストはまだだけど、私は君が合格でいい気がする。
Battles and Marius tests haven't been done yet, but if you ask me, I think you should be the one to pass. Okay, Gop. Alright, let's wait to see their answers first. I would say I'm more interested in Batter's answer, but I'm actually equally interested in both of their answers. Although I'm so scared Marius is gonna answer a fourth option because we're all gonna die anyway. I hope Marius' answer becomes more interesting than that. But George, yo.
でもその答えがかけねなしの本当のものならね。
But only that is your true, unexaggerated answer, of course. Man, I wonder what Batter's answer is gonna be. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. That's going to be a part of Umineko and a half when Batter answers his. I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it. I hope he confronts Kenzo. I hope Kenzo's the one that goes up to Batter when Batter takes his test. I really hope so. Oh, that's going to be a banger. Oh my god, that's going to be such a banger if that happens. Kenzo confronts Battler and asks him these questions. And Battler even went to war with Kenzo. He was like, Kenzo, I'm going to beat you. So if Kenzo shows up and has... Oh, it's going to be such a cool confrontation. I can't wait. I really hope Battler and Kenzo confront each other. That would be the hypest Umineko will ever get. Battler versus Kenzo. If that happens, hype overload, okay? That is extreme hype overload. That is so different from Battler versus Beoto, by the way, because that's just grandfather and grandson, and they have their own respective views on things, and it's just gonna, that clash will be so good. But okay, anyway, I'm distracting the attention away from George's epic moment right here. So George is having his own epic moment. Let's focus on George and Gob. Here we go.
僕の覚悟を疑うというのか。
Do you doubt my resolve?
君が選んだ選択肢を実行できる？今すぐ自らの手でこの島に存在するすべての命を生贄に捧げることができる？自らの手でよ。
Can you right now with your own hands offer all the lives that exist on this island as sacrifices?
できるね。
I can. Look at his face. I can. Hell yeah, I can.
その覚悟はあると僕は何度も言っている。
I've said several times that I have that resolve.
ならば今すぐゲストハウスに戻りバトラとマリアを殺しなさい。それが終わったら他の人質たちも連れてきてあげる。 君の手でシャノン以外の全員をその目の前で処刑してみせるのよ。できるんでしょ？
Ooh! Then return to the guest house right away and kill Batman and Maria. When that is done, I'll bring in the other hostages. Execute each of them except Shannon before her eyes. You can do it, right? Ooh.
できるね。
I can.
僕の覚悟は君程度のそれとはレベルが違う。
My resolve is on a whole nother level from yours. I had to twist up that translation to make it almost the potential energy formula, but she messed it up with the N. MGH, almost there.
ならば実行しなさい。すべてに死を。新しき後ろ宮家の当主としてこの血塗られた儀式の遂行を。
Carry out this blood-stained ritual as the new head of the Ishime family. Death for them all. George?
了解したよ。
了解したよ。
実行する。
And this soundtrack.
僕は今やもう後ろ宮家の当主だ。
I'm already the head of the Ishime family.
ええ、そうよ。自らの手でその玉座を赤く染めなさい。
Here we go.
君は悪魔たちを滑る魔界の王となる。
You'll become king of the netherworld, ruler of all demons. God was now sure. This man was truly fitting to succeed Kinzo's madness.
吹けよ嵐、鳴らせよ雷鳴。新しき魔王の誕生を祝うがいい。悪魔の島は今新しい王を迎えた。
Celebrate the birth of the new demon king. The Anna of Demons is now welcome a new ruler. In response to the demon's call, the tempest raged more and more. Then a massive lightning bolt fell, its tearing thunder and brilliant light creating the feeling of just a moment of silence. Ooh.
でさ、その殺害の順番だけど僕が決めていいわけだよね。
How about the other murders? I get to choose, right? Wow!
どうぞご自由に。新しき六軒島の魔王陛下。
Wow! He's just gone the succession? This soundtrack as well, it played when Eva Tiche got the succession to Beato's throne.
あなたの御心の赴くままに。
As your heart desires, the new demon king of Rokujima. Wow!
とりあえずさ、その一番目が君になるわけだけどいいかな。
That is the answer I was hoping for. Well, for the lack of a better option, the first one will be you then. I hope that won't be a problem. Look at him just smiling. She's gonna be shocked, right? Huh? Answer. That's it. Got it. Let's go. A gust of wind blew, stirring up George's jacket as though it was a cloak. Oh, bro, I'm envisioning this animated. Yo! Let's keep going. It was very much like the cloak worn by the head. It definitely gave the same impression of grandeur. At that time, Cobb certainly saw the storm wiped away, and the sky covered with a pure white and vast full moon. Bearing the full moon on his back, the man who called himself the new head sneered at the demon.
後ろ宮家親族のすべての命さえも今や僕の財産だ。それに損害を出してくれた賠償、安くは済まないよ。
Even the lives of the Ishima family, all of them, are now my fortune. There will be reparations to be made for the damage that has been done to that fortune. It won't be cheap. That's right.
まさか僕の両親に夏日おばさん、ルドルフおじさん、
Yes! Yes!
そして源氏さんの命を奪っておいてこの僕が見逃すと本気で思ってるのか。
He said he didn't really think he could kill my family and I just overlook it, right? You didn't really think that.
はは生意気よ。
And you can't even manage to get more than 3 hoes out. Gup, you're garbage! You little wise guy, Gup. Gup, pack it up. Gup, pack it up. You're garbage. Get out. Oh my god, he's destroying you. Bro, George! George! Rudolph had been intending to press his palm against Jessica's chest and stop her heart. But a short distance away, his hand had stopped. He senses George's awesomeness. Oh, there's blood anyway. On the carpet at their feet, plop plop, small red flowers bloomed one after another. What? The seeds of those flowers had fallen down from high, high above, all the way from Jessica's fist, held up as though to strike the heavens? What? Open fire! Ronovic's nose was stained red with spurting blood. Oh my god! Got it. This is amazing. Oh my god! Keep going. And those drops are dripping into the carpet. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! What? Damn! What? My sister's act is different? She punched him! Allow me to ask. Oh my god. He found the head and that's my duty!
お父さんは威張ってるだけじゃない。私は母さんを守ってた。後宮家を受け継ぐ重圧ってやつと何十年も戦ってた。
Dad wasn't just acting self-important. He was protecting me and Mom, fighting the pressure of succeeding the Ushiruma family for several decades.
だからわかるぜ。
So I know.
次期当主ってのはな、軽くねえんだよ。
Being the successor is nothing trivial.
だからさ、捨てられるんだよ。自分の命くらい。
It's easier for me to risk my own life. Wow! Jessica knew. She knew that her father, in order to protect his family, was even now bluffing and fighting a solitary fight. Jessica understood something that his back had been telling her. Boom! Another left was buried into Runobe's face. Yo! The mighty strike wasn't just to the brass knuckles she was using. Oh, she just got brass knuckles on again. Oh, okay. It was a strike of a person, a family head, who could throw away everything in order to protect.
父さんが次期当主の資格を失ったなら、順当に次の当主は私が継承するぜ。後宮家当主。
Look at her face. Let's go, Jessica.
これ以上好きにさせるほどふぬけちゃいねえぜ。
Damn. Okay, this is hype. Ronobe, get packed up. Ronobe and Gup packed up. That's crazy.
先ほどの点数を改めましょう。その回答に10点。
Yeah, whatever your score is, shut up.
見事な左ストレート。
Okay, what plus 10? Alright, so score's gone up to what, 80?
ってことは、あと20点プラスで100点満点だな。
I'll need plus 20 more for a perfect 100? And another boom! Ronobe backflipped away from him. Ooh, okay. And violently wiped away the blood pouring from his nose. It had become not blood, but petals of a red nose. The blood on his face was wiped off, and in its place was a grin from a great delight, which he had last felt so many centuries ago that he could no longer remember just how long it had been.
ジェシカ様の覚悟満点に値するかどうかこのロノで
My Ronovet will test your resolve to see whether it is deserving of full marks.
うせえぜかかってきやがれ おいで奈落へ
Come to the abyss. Death from Stupefaction. Alright, a new soundtrack here. Okay, alright. The fighting is ongoing. Action scenes. Beneath George's feet, a pitch black pit suddenly opened its mouth wide. Here we go. Her teleportation magic. What you gotta do, George? Of course, George had no way of resisting. After being swallowed up by it, George fell out of a pitch black hole that had opened up in the ceiling of the arbor. Oh. Oh, as George fell down. Oh, she's kicking. She's kicking. Guppy's going at it. Hey, yo. He was hit sharply in the gut like a precision beast strike by a reverse roundhouse kick from a stiletto heel. Ooh. Ouchies. George, what are you gonna do? You need to counter. Launch out of the arbor the instant George thought that he was about to be swallowed up by a rose bush. Another pitch black hole opened there and swallowed George up. At this time, a pitch black hole opened in front of Gump at her feet, spitting a defenseless George out of it. Oh no. By that time, Gump had already finished the preparatory motions for the next reverse roundhouse kick. Another one? Oh no, George, you're struggling here. Close up of George. Welcome back. Hey yo! Fight time! Fight time! Hey! Come on, George. You're getting slammed around right now. Come on! Ah! Right side of the head. Below the right armpit. Ouchies. Side of the right knee. Ouch! As Gob danced, it spun like a small cyclone. She kept hitting him. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. With successive roundhouse kicks. The fourth one became a sweep, cutting George's feet out from under him and making him fall down. But of course, there was no floor there, but a pitch black hole, and George was swallowed up once again. Cobb once again spun around like a small cyclone. George, likewise, was once again spat out from the ceiling of the arbor.
食らって噛み締めなさい奈落の終点が一撃死ね
Die, okay, George. Block that. Block that. Come on. Oh, this music. Counter? The sharp strike of the queen bee pierced the heavens like a rising cyclone. It kicked through George's abdomen as he fell from the ceiling. Ouch. And then, time froze. George was pinned in midair by Gob's raised leg. Still pinned in midair, George moaned. Then Gob, with George still hung up on her foot, grinned.
認めてあげる
Whoa, very close up of Gob.
君の態度だけは一人前よでも力が伴わなきゃダメだわ
I'll admit it, your attitude at least is mature. But that's no good if it doesn't come along with power. We get a little close-up of Gob right here. Hey guys, wanna stare at Gob really quickly? You even get a close-up of the sides. There you go.
知ってるこの世を滑るには3つの力が必要だそうよ一つは権力
They say you need 3 kinds of power to rule this world. The first is influence.
一つは財力
The second is wealth.
最後は何か知ってる
Do you know what the last one is? What? Knowledge? Are you gonna say something like that? Knowledge?
本で読んだよ。暴力だろ。
Oh, the third is force.
正解。君にはそれが足りないの？
That is what you are lacking. So he's got influence and wealth. God finally released George by kicking him upwards one more time, adding in another roundhouse kick and smashing him to a pillar. George, she made you look embarrassing, bro. I mean, not like you can do much against someone that can teleport and all that, but I mean, still kind of embarrassing after the epic speech. Man, I was hoping, man. Oh. Ouchies. Hey, at least you have the resolve, George.
権力を伴わない王者にも、財力を伴わない王者にも、そして暴力を伴わない王者にも、
No one will
人
feel
は
our
誰
monarch
も恐れない。
without influence, without wealth, or without force.
金蔵はその3つを兼ね備えたわ。
Kinza possessed all three.
だからこそ暴君として君臨した。君も金蔵の後継者を名乗るならば、その貫禄を見せてごらんなさい。
If you're going to call yourself Kinza's successor, try showing me some of his majesty.
ほら、いつまで寝ているの？
Ora!
立ちなさい。じゃないとまた落ちるわよ。
If you don't, you'll fall again, see? Oh! Oh, Jessica. Damn, seems like Jessica's is struggling as well. With the Mortal Stampede soundtrack in the background. Jessica's struggling.
悪くない動きですよ。
Yeah, these new soundtracks are going crazy, bro, in these fight scenes.
しかし、レディには少々ふさわしくないかと存じますよ。
Not bad movements, but I feel they're somewhat unsuitable for a lady.
いや
Look at her go! Brass knuckles and all!
ひょろひょろとちょこまかと反撃してこねえのかよ。なめてんのか、うぜえやつ。
Look at that! Look at Jessica, she's got this fighting spirit! What's going on? We can see, look at the brass knuckles! Whoa! And Ronove, he's just ducking about. Classic Ronove. Ronove was dodging skillfully, jumping back and avoiding Jessica's fists. But he still wasn't striking back himself. Because of his agile movements, as swift as a flag whipping around in strong winds, Jessica's fist wasn't even able to touch him. Amidst the feeling of her blood running hot, Jessica regained her offensive composure. Even though this room was large for a bedroom, it was too small an area to keep up such exaggerated dodges for long. She calmly realized that and started using not just her fists, but her legs as well. Ah!
ほう。ボクシングは腕でやるだけのうちは反応です。
Oh!
腕は熱く吠えたける獅子のように。そして足は冷たく獲物を狙って追い詰める蛇のように。
Okay, so both arms and legs.
蛇に足はねえぜ。
Snakes don't have legs, idiot!
確かに。
Very true. Jessica began cornering Ronove towards the wall with perfect footwork. Impressive, actually. She wouldn't let him get around her. Ronove's magnificent dodges looked flashy, but they needed sufficient room. Once cornered, he wouldn't be able to dodge anymore. Jessica had a good understanding of the special characteristics of her equipped weapon, the brass knuckles. Dang. This powerful weapon's most noble characteristic was how it didn't let the opponent defend. Even if they blocked with their arm, that arm would receive direct damage. If it hit the wrong way, it might even break the bone. Yeah, that's what brass knuckles do. So she pressed him forward. She would block off his escape routes, and then, with this fist, she would chip this demon down.
ほっと。おや、いつも。
Oh my, when did... Oh?
ようやく集めたぜ。みんなを捕らえている場所はどこだ。 クソジジイのいる場所はどこだ。洗いざらい喋ったらそのヒゲをむしり取るだけで勘弁してやるぜ。
You tell me everything I wanna know, and I'll let you go with nothing more than ripping that mustache off, alright? I like that attitude.
それは困ります。
Jessica, I wanna say she's doing much better than George, but Garp was like fighting back, to be fair. I feel like if Ronobe is fighting back, Ronobe's just throwing with her. If Ronobe actually fights back, I think Jessica would get the same treatment as George, so.
これでもセットに毎朝1時間をかけているのですから。
It takes you an hour every morning to set your mustache? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. I've never spent more. I think in my entire life, if you accumulate every single time I've spent on my mustache, you will not get more than 20 minutes. Mostly because I barely have a mustache. It doesn't grow really, so. I think I need to wait a couple of years though. Alright, anyway.
ギブスの世話になったらそれもできねえな。
Ooh, Blaster Cast! Oh, he started fighting back. Okay, a little struggle from Ronovan. Look at this spread, by the way. Yo. Ronovan had blocked Jessica's lunged fist with his arm. Alright. He tried to act as though it was no big deal, but it must have hurt a lot. Let's go! Hey yo, George, where is this from you? She's actually doing stuff. Jessica grinned. Ruben smiled the same way, but twitched slightly. Ooh.
なるほど。
なるほど。
これは確かに痛いですね。
This certainly does hurt.
最終勧告。泣いて詫びろ。
Oh, break down and apologize. Okay, Jessica.
それはできませんね。キャラが崩れます。
That I cannot do. It would ruin my image.
ならお前が崩れを知るといいぜ。
Just break down, easy.
スルベ打ちだ。
Jessica's iron fists were pounded into Ronobe. Ooh, but Jessica was startled. The impact felt wrong, and it was the sound of breaking glass. Huh? At a glance, it looked like Ronobe had caught Jessica's fist with his palm. But that wasn't quite true. Look at Ronobe here. Aha! When Ronobe opened his hand, a faint purple glowing barrier like a glass shield appeared there. Yo, this magic is just cheating. Y'all are cheating. They don't have magic. Frick you. Stopping the attack by a hair's breadth. Alright. Pulling herself together, Jessica struck out with her fist again, but with truly magnificent movements, Ronobe caught all of them.
悪魔ですので、この程度の魔法くらいは。それにしても、なかなかやりますね。人間だったら、私はここで降参だったでしょう。悪魔だから、まだ戦い続けることができる。
If I were a human, I'm sure that this is where I would have admitted defeat. It is because I'm a demon that I can still continue to fight.
おかしな真似を。
I know, right? Freaking cheater. I know, right? He's cheating.
それで終わりですか。攻撃を繰り出すばかりで、ご自身の防御がおろそかではありませんか。
Are you sure that by attacking all the time, you're not neglecting your own defense? Huh? Uh-oh. Oh, he's striking back! Rory pounded his palm into Jessica's stomach, stopping abruptly just a fraction away. Jessica was repelled by the purple shield, tumbled backwards, and smashed her head on the bed. Ouch!
人間ごとき、私のシールドは破れません。もう二度と 私の体に触れることができると思うことです。
I suggest that you never again dream of being able to touch my body. Okay. Weird phrasing, but okay, bro.
ならよ、そのシールドごとぶち抜いてやるぜ。
Jessica's still smiling though. Let's go. I'll just punch straight through that shield.
不屈な方だ。その根性。なるほど。次期当主として実にふさわしい。
Plus 10 points?
もう少しお相手させていただきましょうかね。
I was hoping you'd give her plus 10 points again.
これも試験官の役得です。
Why don't be your opponent for just a little while longer? This is one of the privileges of an examiner. For just a while longer.
砕けろー！
She's going at it. Look at this. That's a fantastic spread. That's a fantastic spread. Here we go. Gab looked down on George, sneering. He was lying face down in a puddle on the rose garden path. The merciless rain beat down on him, so that it looked as though even the heavens were mocking him. Bro, George, come on. You gotta do something akin to Jessica, because she's going wild right now.
立ちなさい。また落ちるわよ。
Stand up, you'll fall again. George stood up shakily. It seemed his spirit hadn't given in, but the damage to his body was fairly significant.
命乞いなさい。君のしていることは何も選ばない4番目の選択肢に同じ。君が選んだのは3番目の選択肢でしょ。両手両膝をついて詫びれば私への比例を許してあげるわ。
You chose the third choice, right? If you get down on your knees and hands and on your hands and knees and apologize, I'll forgive your rudeness towards me.
そしたら君を地下牢へ案内してあげる。
And then I'll get you down to the 9th dungeon. As if George is gonna conform to that one.
そこで君は愛するシャノンと非力な自分のために他の人質たちを一人ずつ殺していくの。
There for your beloved Shannon and your powerless self, you'll kill the other hostages one by one.
できるわよね。その覚悟はあると君は
He did boast about having that resolve. Didn't mean to cut her off there. George didn't answer. He's angry still, but his gaze was still obstinately resisting surrender.
あまり強情が過ぎると今度こそ奈落の底の底まで。
I swear I thought she was done talking. I gave her such a long pause. I'm sorry. If you're too obstinate, then this time you really will fall to the deepest depths of the abyss. Alright. Garth's strength was undeniable. There was no doubt that Shannon's group, watching through the three-sided mirror, understood that. Probably even more clearly than George himself. Nah, George's got this. Come on, do something.
庄司様
You can't be playing the soundtrack on me. You can't just be playing the best Umineko soundtrack on me right now. This scene? Alright, okay.
もうやめて私なんかのために
My top two soundtracks have to be Thanks for Being Born and Answer. Those two, interchangeable. They're both bangers. But Thanks for Being Born, I think edges it, maybe. I love both of them. It's fine. I mean, all the soundtracks in Umineko are good, to be fair. You don't have to do something. You don't have to do this for someone like me.
姉さん
Nesa.
私のことなんて好きにならなければジョージ様は誰とも戦わなくていいんでしょなら私なんて捨ててください
Of course he wouldn't.
忘れてください
He would never abandon you, Shannon. No way. There was no way for that voice to reach George, and even if it did, he would not abandon her. I don't think. But even so, George answered,
嫌だね。僕は屈服しない。
I won't surrender.
へえ、どうして？
Bro, this soundtrack is so good. Why?
それが僕の覚悟だからだ。僕はシャノンのために全てと戦う。そして全てに認めさせ、全てに僕たちを祝福させる。
I'll fight everything for Shannon's sake, and I'll make everything accept us, and everything bless us.
ねえ、聞かせて。どうしてあのシャノンとかいう家具のためにそこまで言えるの？あんなのただの出来損ないじゃない。給仕一つ満足にできないガラクタ家具だわ。
She's just a good for nothing, isn't she? Furniture for the garbage that doesn't even make for a satisfactory waitress. How can you go so far for that furniture called Shannon?
愛する女性への暴言を僕はそれ以上許さない。
I won't permit any more insults against the woman I love.
だったら何？
What are you gonna do about it? Oh, Cops provoking him.
ひ弱な僕ちゃんが私にどう抗うというのかしら。
How is a weak kiddo like you going to fight against me? Oh, this soundtrack is such a banger.
人を愛するとは強さだ。それを知って僕は強くなるんだ。
Oh!
シャノン、僕は君を愛している。その言葉だけで僕は何度でも立ち上がれるんだ。
George has his own interpretation of love, I just noticed. Shannon, I love you. With just those words, I can stand back up over and over again. He has his own interpretation of love. Loving someone is strength, he says. That's how he interprets love. Because people in the visual novel have interpreted it very differently. George says it's strength. Loving is strength. Other people have said that love is believing, right? Believing in someone else. Loving someone is strength. Loving someone is believing. Loving someone is risking everything for that person. But in a way, I feel like they're all interchangeable, right? Loving someone, believing someone is loving that person. Loving someone gives you strength. Risking everything for the person you love. That's all of those expressions that people throughout the visual novel have said, right? By different characters. I feel like they all kind of go hand in hand, but it's just different, like little minor differences.
シャノンは力をよ。私に愛を語られても。
Shannon's in the dungeon, you know? No good professing your love to me.
いや、
No.
伝わった。
She heard.
それが愛だからだ。
Because that's love.
シャノンには今僕の言葉が聞こえているよ。そうだと信じられることこそが愛だ。
Shannon can hear my words right now. The reason I can believe that is because of love. That's the real magic here. Not your teleportation bullcrap.
こいつ。
This guy.
シャノン、君は家具なんかじゃない。家具だったとしても世界でただ一つの僕だけの家具だ。生涯僕と寄り添ってほしい。僕には君が永遠に必要だ。
I need you always and forever. This soundtrack, man!
ジョージ様。
焼けるわ。
Kirie. Like, man, I wish Rudolph said that to me. Hey, Kirie, don't butt in. Go away. It's not your scene right now. Woo, whoosh, 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 whoosh.
口説きならうちの人を超えたわね。
He surprised my husband. Rudolph, it's not Rudolph's time to shine right now. Give Georgie's time.
若さですが
I'm just like, damn, bro. Man, this is like 50 years before my time. Woof. Nacho. maybe I've overplayed how old he is. I don't know. He's probably like 60 something.
愛が強さなら坊やはどうしてそんなにひ弱なの？その弱さがつまり君の愛の程度なわけね。
Love is strength? Then why are you so weak? Boy, it must mean your love is also that weak then, I guess.
婚約者への愛もひ弱。両親のあっけない死に様もひ弱。君の人生は何から何までひ弱だわ。
Everything about your life is weak. Wow.
シャノンは僕に愛と強さを教えてくれた。もし君が僕の強さだけでシャノンへの愛を確かめようというのなら僕の愛を教えよう。
If you insist upon measuring my love or Shannon by my strength alone, then let me teach you about my love.
言うわね。なるほど。何度も蹴り倒されて転がされ、それでも立ち上がるのがシャノンからもらった強さだった。ならあっけなく殺されたあんたのお父さんとお母さんからは何をもらったの？
In that case, what did you receive from your mother and father who were killed without a fight? Suddenly, there was a blackout. Here we go. What? Outside? Blackout outside?
違う。これは
This is... Gab, why don't you teleport him, huh? Why don't you teleport him? Yo, the weight band from George's torso to the right to his shoe. Kicking Gab. The thing blocking Gab's vision was the bottom of George's shoe. There ain't no blackout. You can't teleport him now, can ya?
即答蹴り。
Victima propiciarata! What is the soundtrack? Dude, George said sidekick in the most calm way possible. Sidekick.
尾骨骨折。
Nasal bone fractured? It stopped right in front of the tip of Gab's nose? What? Georgie!
母さんにもらったものはこの蹴りだ。
The thing I got from mother was this kick? After several moments delay, Gab jumped back. Of course, it was too late. If George hadn't stopped, he probably would have caused exactly the damage he had announced.
そして父さんにもらったのが忍耐力。
And what I got from father is patience. Oh, George! What? Anger with a low boiling point isn't something to be truly feared. True anger is cultivated through patience. He threatened her with nasal bone fracture, but didn't actually follow through with it. He was like, you better not mess with me, this is anger.
君の暴力的意思表示は理解した。また婚約者と両親への名誉毀損も理解した。そしてそれを撤回する気がないんだね。
こいつ。
君の攻撃はもう十分に理解したから
I have sufficient understanding of your attacks now already?
そろそろいいかな。反撃して。
If you're already... May I fight back? Oh, you're done for, Gob. You're done for now. Come on.
ほざくな。坊やの分際で。
Enough of your slick talk, bucko. fight scene! A pitch black hole opened its mouth at George's feet. This ain't gonna catch him. Trust, it ain't gonna catch him. But George rapidly opened his legs, straddling the hole. The same move wouldn't work again. Nah. It was an extremely light dodge, and the upper part of his body didn't even quiver.
忍耐と
Sick.
は熱くならず冷静に相手の出方を研究することだ。
Bro, this music. Oh.
何のために？決まってるじゃないか。わかるかい？
わかんないわよ。
反撃してきっちり借りを返し、二度とちょっかいを出したくないと思わせ、
To make them never want to mess with you again.
涙と鼻水で顔面をぐちゃぐちゃにして、それを拭うのを忘れて、
Oh, forget to wipe it off.
額を地面にこすりつけて、何度も謝りたくなるほどに、
Yo,
なきまでに、
yo,
完璧に
George is on smoke. George is on smoke. George is on smoke, yo.
叩きのめすためだよ。
George is on smoke. Another kick. Wilding. For Wilding. George dashed. Bits open one after another, but George would not step in them again. And because she persisted in that move, Gap was captured for a second time. Wow! Wow!
後ろ回し蹴り、
Reverse round! Oh!
顎部骨折。
Jaw fracture! Is he gonna go through with that? Is he gonna go through with that? Or is he gonna stop and be patient again? Oh my god, he went through with it! Yo, George! Get her! Yeah! Gop, embarrassing. He was stretched out more forcefully and beautiful than Gop's had been. You can see it too, like, you can see like Gop, you have a bending knee. It's not as elegant. The knee's bending. George, excellent form from George. Look at him, excellent form. Yeah. Of course, when it's centered directly in Gop's face, it stopped a hair's breadth away. Again with the patience. Perhaps you can rely on pitfalls at this close range. Gop kicked at Roach's chance as a diversion, and in an instant of weakness when he tried to deal with that, she aimed a kick at his stomach. It was a bee-like stab by her stiletto heel, but it sliced through the air where George was no longer.
上段かかと落とし、
High axe kick. Bro.
鎖骨骨折。
Collarbone fractured. But again, he's gonna stop a hair breadth away, isn't he? Do it to her. Look at that, yeah. George's leg, perfectly straight. Perfect kick. Her leg, not perfectly straight. Not a perfect kick. George's leg, perfectly straight. You can see, even the sprites can tell the difference. We don't need to see anymore. George got this W. From beside Gob, George coldly announced that, his foot still raised. If that monarch's heel had been swung down, a collarbone fracture would have been an understatement.
こいつ資金じゃ私より強いの。
He's stronger than you at every range. You suck.
距離を
Need distance. She jumped backwards to gain a large distance. She jumped and leapt and even backflipped, increasing the distance between them. It should have been magnificent, but for some reason, it looked very similar to the movements of a small, scared animal. If she opened the distance, she could fight at the range that was her specialty, using a mixture of pitfalls and kicking techniques.
バカが私を倒せるチャンスを3度も逃した傲慢。
It's the opposite. You need to regret the arrogance of thinking you can beat George. Gob landed beautifully and tried to aim a pitfall. when I raise a sharp wind cut. Her bangs! Her bangs! Yo, he's going after her bangs? Her hair? Oh. Yes! Cut them. I love him in the visual novel. He's like, yes, I'll confirm it to you. Hey, reader, you maybe you weren't sure if he actually cut her bangs. We'll confirm it to you again. Yes, cut them. And twice! This time it didn't just stop a hair splash away, but scattered her bangs with its air pressure. Hey yo, I think it's Spanish. Let's go, George. Spanish moves with Spanish music playing. This is perfect. Orbital blowout fracture with the first strike. Cerebral contusion with the second strike. I'll be honest, I don't know what either of those medical terms mean, but they sound cool, and he's going great. He's doing great. Cobb was too shocked to speak. George had closed all that distance in an instant and let off a fearsomely nimble mid-air double kick. Furthermore, with the accuracy and edge of a razor, it had cut nothing more than a few of her bangs. Wow! Karate, okay. Taekwondo, okay. Capoeira, okay. George got it like that.
母さんがいろいろと移り気でね。でもいろいろと特徴を学べて勉強になったよ。
なぜ当てない？
To embarrass you, idiot.
私が女だからとでも言うのか？
You think you get that privilege? Chivalry from George? No, 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 no.
君は王者の力として3つ目に暴力と言ったね。君はどうやらまだその暴力の意味を誤解しているようだ。この場合の暴力とはね、短絡的に振るわれる乱暴のことを言うんじゃない。敵対すれば無傷では済まないという抑止のことを指すんだよ。
George is lecturing.
抑止だと？
That was the point. That was why all of George's attacks up until then had stopped just before the blow, and every single time he'd announce what he was gonna do to her. It's awesome. These bare misses, which were more difficult than hitting directly, had all been performed so splendidly. And any one of them would probably have crushed Gob in a single hit if George had wished it. He was deliberately not doing that.
君も言ったろ。暴力は滑る力だと。暴力で相手を破壊してしまったら滑られないじゃないか。王者の暴力とはね、見せるだけなんだよ。破壊しない。屈服させて自らの財産とするんだからね。君に泡でも吹かれたらみんなの囚われてる場所に案内させられないよ。
Dang. George, you got it. You got the George has the blueprint, yo. Gob had to admit it. She had to admit that George understood force in the truest sense.
みんなのところへ案内してもらうよ。
George is a walking W. George is a walking W.
抵抗はおすすめしない。もう寸止めはしないよ。
I won't hold back anymore. And you'll listen to George. You'll listen to him. You'll do as he says.
ごめんねリア。あんたの兵隊。私一人じゃ手に負えないわ。
No, 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 no. The moment you send me warrior troops, it's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done, bro. It's done. And Brigid doesn't like you. Aww. As a large pitch black hole opened in the sky. Thunk, thunk, thunk. 3 muscular goat attendants fell out. They surrounded George. That's not... First things first, that's not gonna work. Secondly, Virgilia hates you because you give her a nickname. And thirdly, you're done for. You lost. You lost this one. George gets a W. That's a W from George. We'll see if Jessica can get the W against Ronove, but George has secured the W here. The fact that you rely on these goats, you're done for.
増援会それは僕がひ弱であることを撤回したと受け止めていいのかな
認めるわあんたの人間の力を侮ってたわ
For of humans!
違うねこれが愛を覚えた男の強さなのさ
A man who has come to know love. Okay.
ほざけ臭いことをシャーシャーとさあヤギたちその男を潰して肉団子にしてやりなさい
That ain't gonna work.
このヤギたちはバカだけどパワーだけはあるみたいよあんたの死体婚約者にも見分けがつかなくしてあげるわ
降伏拒否並びに継戦の意思了解した
Oh, understood.
以後は君の攻撃に等しい分だけ君に実害が及ぶことを宣言する僕をまだ攻撃するつもりなら相応の損害を受けることになると覚悟するがいい
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what the frick? Huh? Wait, my eyes did not deceive me. What? When George... No, you're not gonna do this to me right now. You're not gonna do this to me right now. Someone that isn't a demon, or Kinzo, or a witch, or furniture can use magic. Ah, my brain is freaking fried, bro. You're not gonna do this to me right now. When George proclaimed that, a faint white magic circle rose up around him. No freaking way George can use magic to fight now. What? But it seemed that George couldn't see it. However, God being a demon could. George, this is like Conqueror's Hockey. It's like Zoro using Conqueror's Hockey. He's not even aware he's using it. What the frick?
魔法どうしてこいつが防御結界を
I know, right?
しかもそれ反撃特化それがあんたの抑止という意味
Wow. From a demon's perspective, that might have been magic. But in George's eyes, it was determination. It was absolute determination that would show no mercy to anyone who wished for further fighting. And force them to prepare for a significant counterattack. Absolute determination becomes magic. Oh, so now you're saying that absolute determination is magic. Another interpretation of magic. Okay. Ronove had been accurately blocking Jessica's fist with the shield. But something felt odd. Even though he was certainly stopping the blows with the shield, he felt his arm beginning to strain and ache. All physical damage should have been shut off. However, the damage from her fist was gradually being transmitted to his arm and was accumulating. Ronove acted like he was composed so that this wouldn't be noticed. But Jessica knows this. Yeah. Jessica notices. Yeah.
私はバテねえぜどうしたよおっさんちっとは答えてきたかよ
いくら攻撃しようとも無駄ですよ私のシールドはあなたには砕けないとどうしてわからないのです
Why can't you understand you cannot break my shield? I don't know about that one.
砕けないからってよ殴るのをやめはしないぜ
It's working, Jessica, keep it up.
どんな固い心にだって言葉はわずかずつ響きやがてはひびを入れることだってできるんだ私は信じてるこの世に無駄な努力なんて存在しないってな
I believe that there's no such thing as a useless effort in this world.
だから生きるんだろ 思いっきり。言葉だっていつか通じるなら拳だって同じってことだぜ。私の辞書には諦めるって文字は書いちゃいねえんだぜ。
I don't even know the meaning of the words give up. Jessica's like the original Yang Xiaolong. It's like Yang Xiaolong before Yang Xiaolong existed. All about these fists. Similar personalities. Yang is a bit more laid back, but similar personalities and the similar fighting styles with their fists. I guess I see a big similarity with their blonde hair and blue eyes, but Hey yo, Cross must be so proud right now. Those words are probably in for a Kanon. Oh yeah, I mean Kanon as well, very proud. But I mean, like, Cross was just stomping, like, just punching the metal bars. Man, he must be oof. Kanon had technically rejected Jessica's words, but Jessica knew that no matter how obstinate his heart was, those words would eventually soak through. And she believed that surely the day would come when he would understand her heart and stop calling himself furniture and disparaging himself, and step out into his new life. So Jessica wouldn't give up. She wouldn't lose heart.
バカみてえだろ。男には理解できねえだろ。恋する乙女ってのはな、無駄だから諦めるって考えがねえんだぜ。
See, a girl in love doesn't even think about giving up because it's useless. That time, Runabe certainly saw. He saw the red heart burning glow of light surround Jessica's fist. Oh, so she can also use magic now. That's just great. That's just fantastic.
これは参りました。
Okay.
エンチャントですか。浸透付与とは厄介。
Permeation upgrade. That will be troublesome. I bet it will be because she can use magic. After George used it, I'm not even shocked anymore. Within her relentless fist and determination dwelled the power to succeed no matter what. From a demon's perspective, that was magic. Absolute determination becomes magic, just like how it was for George, okay?
な、無駄なんてことはねえだろ。通ってんだろ、私の拳。腕をかばってるぜ、おっさん。
You're guarding your arm, old man.
もう少し本気を出さざるを得ないようですね。
Uh-huh.
おっしゃる通りのようです。この世に無駄なことなど。
It appears it is as you said. In this world, nothing is useless. Okay.
そうさ、無駄なんて諦めたらそこで人生が終わっちまうぜ。通じるんだよ、絶対に。
I'll get through to him, definitely. I'm an idiot, so this is the only way I can live. But even so, I believe that one day, I'll definitely be able to teach Kanon-kun about the new world. So I'm not gonna buckle up in a place like this. I'll definitely defeat you and save everyone.
くそ！なんとか隙間を。
Come on, Cross! Cross was repeating his useless effort in trying to somehow open a hole between the metal bars. Useless. There's nothing useless. That's what Jessica just said, to be fair, and Runabe agree with it, so maybe Cross's efforts are not useless. There's nothing. Is it working? The lookout goats had been swallowed up by those black pits and disappeared. Now is their do or die chance. Now it's their time to go. This was their only chance to break the bars.
よせ、無茶だ。クラウスさん。素手でどうにかなるもんじゃない。道具を探しましょう。無茶をするんじゃない。
Let's look for a tool. Don't waste time on the impossible. If Cross develops magic right now, I don't even know what I'll do. If Cross develops magic and breaks the metal bars using the magic, wild.
無駄と諦めたらそれまでと娘に言われてしまった。 私の体は無理でも小柄なシャノンかカノンが抜けられれば。
この段階に至っては出ない知恵を絞るより行動あるのみね。
Ooh, okay. That's an interesting take on from Kiria.
力を合わせましょう。私もやるわ。カノン君、男の子でしょ。手を貸して。
Come on, you're a boy. Come on.
カノン君
Come on. He's doing it. He's breaking out. Kanon's gonna he's finally gonna use his magic.
旦那様、下がってください。
F style, okay.
何
Oh, I really like the soundtrack.
何をする気だ。
いいよね、姉さん。もう一度だけあがいても。
Yes. Even if Beato laughs at y'all, it's okay to struggle. Just one more time by Daft Punk. One more time.
私ももう一度だけあがくよ。
Hell yeah. Maybe this is what Beato wants. Maybe Beato wants to keep laughing at our futile struggle once more. But we'll struggle.
一度だけじゃない。
After seeing what your boyfriends and girlfriends were doing just a second ago, I'm sure you two are more inspired than ever to struggle.
何度でも
Over and over again, we'll struggle. Jessica's voice had reached Kanon. It had certainly permeated into his stone-cold heart. And George's voice had reached Shannon. If the love he had shown was embodied by strength, he would have he would have to respond in the same way. It's time to break out, you two. Jailbreak. Hell yeah. An incredible metallic sound rang out. The first flash cut horizontally through several of the metal bars, and with the next flash, they were cut through horizontally again, causing them to clatter to the ground like bamboo shoots cut by a sword. Cross, Kiria, and Nanjo didn't even have a clue about what had just happened. It's jailbreak time.
南條先生、お屋敷や廊下をどっちに。
左奥だ、左奥。
To the left at the back, okay.
参りましょう、旦那様方。すぐにワルギリア様に気づかれます。
あんたたちは一体何なの？
What in the world are you? You're asking that now? After everything you've seen today, Kiria? Yes, they should be shocking you, but there's so many other things that should also be shocking you, Kiria, at this point.
僕たちは。
Not furniture. Kanon? Not furniture. When Kanon hung his head a little and faltered, Shannon slapped his shoulder, smiled and spoke.
私た
Humans.
ちは
Yes.
人間です。
Yes! Let's go! We are human, and even though they're self-aware of what happened in previous episodes, and they know how this is probably all going to end anyway, they're still sticking to it. We're human. Revolt! Revolt soundtrack! It's like a remix of the other soundtrack, let's go!
警戒網に反応、脱獄です。なぜか見張りのヤギがいません。
え？どうしてです？
どうしてです？
ガープですね。
She called you Leah!
人の瞬間物を勝手に。
that is so cute, I'm not gonna lie. Though she says gap, gap, gap,
ガップガップ。
gap, gap. That is, why is that so wholesomely cute?
混戦規定確認。脱走者への射殺許可を申請であります。
おやりなさい。やっちゃいなさい。ガップガップガップガップ。ガップ。
What's happening to you? Are you malfunctioning? What's happening?
了解であります。
Gap, 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 key, gap, gap, gap.
45、410、追撃狙撃戦準備。
Alright,
男子、収束誘導弾。
got it, Costa rounds. Alright.
ワルギリア様、逃亡阻止結界を
The escape prevention barrier? Oh. She hit herself being angry at Gap. Or should I say Gap? Gap.
そうでしたね。
That was very childish of you, Virgilio.
ここから逃がしはしませんよ。ガプガプ言ってたらしかかりました。
With my tongue saying Gap. Oh. This soundtrack, oh yo. Wait a minute! Wait! Guys, the hit. So okay, so yeah, this confirms it. The hidden gold is somewhere around down here, somewhere under the hidden mansion. This is the same. At least the visual is the same underground floor thing that Eva was under, and Rosa, when they found the hidden gold, when they went down the long stretch of stairs. It's the same thing. So the hidden gold is under Quadorian, and the fact that Eva was found in Quadorian at the end of episode 3. Oh, okay, fine. Let's just keep going for now. As they ran down the underground passage, the path in front of them was once again blocked by metal bars. Well, okay, it's fine. Kanon and Shannon can break that though. The door was of course locked. However, that was no problem for them now.
カノン、また鉄格子だ。頼む。
We need you, Kanon.
はい旦那様。
しかしすごいわ。一体どういう原理なのかしら。
I wonder if you could tell me what kind of principle it works on. Kirie, to be fair, you managed to beat Leviathan and managed to see her sound fast speed at a speed of 1.3 kilometers an hour because of how much jealousy you accumulated throughout your years of jealousy towards Asumi. I think you're crazy magical yourself, to be honest.
原理など興味ないね。大事なのは彼に鉄格子が切断できてここから脱出できることだけだ。気にするなカノン。やれ。
お任せを。
Kanon sliced the metal bars again with a red trail. But there was a harsh, strange noise, and only a slight scratch was left on the metal bars. Ooh, these are strong metal bars. These are hard to break through.
なんとこれは頑丈な。
違う。エンチャントされてる。
Enchanted. Oh.
ワルギリア様の魔法城だ。
切断できる。
Can you get through it?
もちろん。
Of course, yeah.
でも時間をかけるよ。
It'll take time, okay.
3分間待ってやる。
After taking a deep breath and focusing his concentration, Kanon once again extended his sword that trailed red. When he pressed it hard against the metal bars, sparks sprayed almost as though he was burning through them with a blowtorch.
切断はできそうだな。手こずりそうだな。
旦那様、敵に捕捉されました。下がってください。
追って誰も来てないわ。
私の後ろに下がってください。狙われてます。
Alright, shield time. Shannon shield time.
45、データ治療。
The Chester sisters are firing.
標的は捕捉。地形誤差修正。射撃曲線形成。制御点補正完了。410データリップ。
Penalty for 1-0, okay.
410データ受領。危険区域確認。問題なし。
Check in danger zone, no problems.
WO 師団装填48発。個別誘導 F&F。収束誘導弾準備完了。
Double O, loading 48 sub-rounds, individual homing FNF, guided cluster rounds, ready.
45射撃準備完了。収束誘導弾装填。410にひひ射撃。
Here we go, they're firing. Whoa! A golden arrow that sparkled gold was fired, leaving a gold tail streaming behind. It drew a curve, went through the door, through the keyhole, down the stairs, toward the underground path at full speed!
何か光りましたぞ。
黄金の矢はシールドで防げない。カノン君、迎撃態勢。リンクしよう。
Let's link. Oh! Link?
ゲートキーパー了解。
Gatekeeper understood. What?
姉さんと一緒に戦うのは久しぶりだ。
Oh. Oh!
動じらないでよ。
Don't screw up.
本気でやる。
なら問題ない。
Kanon stopped cutting the bars and stood in front of Shannon. Behind him, Shannon closed her eyes, concentrating her mind, focusing deep into the darkness of the underground path. Here we go, here's the magic shields. A guided cluster round is a special kind of arrow made up of 48 sub-rounds bound together. It explodes mid-flight and divides into 48 mini arrows. The strength of each individual one is low, but they pierce through all shields and possess total lethality against ground troops. And on top of that, each one of the 48 possesses autonomous guidance towards their individual targets. Oh.
分裂した。
収束誘導弾分裂確認。師団46、7、8、48全弾補足。迎撃完成。カノンにデータリンク。
So they're data linking the same way the Jester sisters can data link. That's so interesting.
カノンデータ受領。
Data received, that's crazy.
姉さんの能力はすごいな。48発全部見える。
Wow.
迎撃優先順位に注意。姉さんを信じて。
もちろんさ。僕は目を開ける必要さえない。
迎撃開始。
はあ
Here we go. All 48 of them. Wow. This teamwork is crazy.
目標健在。迎撃されました。
Nihya, that's a new one. It's the first time a Jester sister arrow strike was actually stopped.
48発全部。
Yeah, only 3 hoes, that's bad. Not even.
シャノンとカノンはもともと一組の家具ですからね。揃うと手強いこと。あいつ
Still, that still hurts?
これ、口内炎になっちゃうかしら。
Ooh, ouchies.
落ち着け。再装填。弾種を変更。精密高速狙撃弾。
Lightspeed sniper, okay.
精密狙撃戦準備。
そりゃいいね。追撃不能の超高速弾。
I don't know about that one.
ゲートキーパーごときじゃ防御不能だに。精密狙撃戦了解。精密射撃用データ収集開始。
一体今のは何だ。
安心して。私にはさっぱりよ。
They're clueless.
一つわかるのは、二人に頼らなきゃ死んでたってことね。
カノン君、ありがとう。鉄格子に戻って。
Oh, you can handle that alone?
多分次のは迎撃できない弾が来る。
そんな攻撃をどう防ぐんだ。
撃たせません。
We don't let them shoot?
カノン君、霊視線防備。
Spirit particle combat? Guard yourself? At those words, Kanon closed his eyes tightly and clenched his teeth. With Shannon at the center, a pressure and impact blasted out that could only be perceived by those not human. What the frick? What? more Greek letters? Hey yo! Hey yo! I'm amazed.
射撃システムエラー。ダメだ、再起動。あれあれ。
they stopped their firing system?
霊波妨害、霊視防護、急げ。何をしてるか、早く耳を塞げ。45。
Spirit wave jamming? An unseen, unheard impact blasted towards the Jester sisters. Double O and 410 crouched down, covering their ears, but 45 didn't make it in time. Oh! Still standing bolt upright, her eyes rolled inside her head. Oh! What the frick? Did she just turn into a rabbit? Like for real?
45損傷。
Idiots!
コンパイラのエンジンがいっちゃったよ。
Compiler engine?
きゃ私もノイズがひどいね。
You too? Oh my god.
45、410、そしてダブル O、損傷。
All damage, that's crazy. Canon and Shannon double team, tag team. Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
狙撃戦を断念。リンクでモロに来た。再起動しないと。
Raising their spirit particle sensitivity for precision sniping had backfired. They had taken the full brunt of the spirit particle shockwave Shannon had released. And not only 45, who had been hit directly, but also Double N 410, who had been linked with her, were taken down.
大丈夫ですか？後でまた美味しい紅茶を入れてあげますからね。しっかり。
Yeah, but what they really want is Ronobet's cookies. Too bad Ronobet's also getting got.
申し訳ございませんであります。再起動をかけます。数百秒ほどお待ちを。
A few hundred seconds? That's too long. Canon will break through the metal bars by that point. That's a few minutes. Yeah. Canon will broken by that point. All of the Jester sisters collapsed. They will probably get back up eventually, but it looked like it would be hard for them to return to the battle lines for a while.
影がブルブル、一時的にとはいえ退けますか。なるほど。あの子の面白がる筋書きは実に大番狂わせが多いこと。
That's the real her. That's the real Virgilia. This is why she sucks, y'all. Look at her face. Yeah. You're a bad person. You're just acting like you're nice. Keep going gap all you want, you frick. You piece of crap. You betrayed me. Yeah, I'm never. Not again. Alright. Virgil tore the air with a large motion as though opening a door.
さあさあおいでなさい。ヤギの従者たち。
You're gonna use goats to stop them?
お仕事の時間ですよ。脱走者たちを殺して捕らえなさい。
Yeah. I knew you were evil. Don't worry. I never doubted that you were evil.
死体でいいのですよ。どうせ蘇生できるし。
A gold-colored door opened in the air. Countless giant goats with muscular bodies peeked their faces out.
さあさあ急ぎなさい。脱走者は5人いるから5等賞までの早い者勝ち。
The fastest 5 of you.
素敵なご褒美がありますよ。さあさあ頑張って頑張って。
Regina clapped her hands, urging them on. A prize? After glancing at each other at those words, the ghosts rushed to the door at once, trying to get out, making the exit as tight as squeeze as the trains during the commuter rush. Idiots! Each wanted to get out first, some of them could get out. Oh, Virgilia, you messed up, you idiot! Virgilia held her head in frustration. By that time, Canon had managed to cut just enough bars to make a gap that could be slipped through. He proved a bit of work for Cross, large as he was, and Nanjo, whose waist was nearly his downfall, but even so, they all managed to make it through. Let's go! Their relief at getting through was short-lived. Immediately, another set of metal bars blocked the way in front of them. Oh, god damn it.
厳重ね。よっぽどここの人を逃がしたくなかったんでしょうね。
カノン、すまんがもう一度頼む。辛いだろうが頼む。
There was sweat on Kanon's forehead. You could tell at a glance that cutting the metal bars, which had been made even more solid by magic, was exhausting him considerably.
はい、お任せを旦那様。
お前にしかできん。どうか頼む。
We're all counting on you, Kanon. Only he could do it. Holding tightly onto those words, Kanon concentrated his mind again and once more set himself to the task of cutting the bars.
後方敵が来ます。複数。
Okay, from behind.
今度は私たちにもわかるわ。すごい地響きね。とんでもない化け物が殺到してくるのがわかるわ。
ご安心を。今抜けた鉄格子を私が魔法城で封鎖します。ヤギたちごときには破れません。
Oh, Goats won't be able to break it. Oh! Shannon held her hand out towards the bars they had come through. But she stopped right away. Huh? Why?
どうかしましたか。
ワルギリア様が霊波妨害の中和を開始。破られるとまずい。シエスタ姉妹の再起動後のイニシアチブを奪われます。
Oh.
可愛いウサギたちをいじめてくれたお返しはたっぷりとさせていただきますよ。
They deserved it, and so did you.
この小賢しい霊視で優位に立とうというなら、それを丸ごと剥ぎ取って私が奪ってあげます。
姉さんは霊波妨害に集中して。あのヤギたちにその鉄格子の隙間は狭すぎる。しばらくは食い止めてくれるはず。
Concentrate on the spirit wave jamming. The gap in those bars is too narrow for those goats, which will hold them back for a while.
何を言っているかさっぱりだもん。
だいぶやばいってことだけは理解できたわ。
Kitty picked up a metal bar that Kanon had just got. Cross had no weapon, but he rubbed his fist, and the two of them cleared into the depths of the underground passage, where the shaking was coming from. Aye.
この鉄格子で遮るものはおしまいのはずだ。ここから屋敷までどのくらいあるんです？かなり歩く。道は平坦だが30分は歩いた記憶が。
30 minutes? That means if you run at full speed, you'll get there at like at best 10 minutes or something. 10 plus minutes, right? If you just run, but I mean, you're gonna get tired. Especially you, Nanjo, right? You're old. It's gonna be rough.
全力疾走ならその半分ってことだわ。
Yeah, it'll be half the time, or like 10 plus minutes, yeah, but I don't know. Nanjo's old. I mean, you might have to leave Nanjo a little bit behind, right? He might not be able to run along, catch up with you guys. They couldn't tell for sure since they didn't have the three-sided mirror, but there was no guarantee that George and Jessica could hold out against demon opponents for all that time.
歩く2倍の速度で走れば15分。さらにその2倍で走れば8分を切るわ。
How are you gonna run twice of walking speed? Let's say walking speed is about 4 to 5 kilometers an hour, right? So twice that is like 9 kilometers an hour. You're gonna have to run 18, 19 kilometers an hour. Which, yeah, I mean, I guess if you run full sprint, sure. Maybe. I think it's like, if you run full sprint, it's like 18 to 21 kilometers an hour. Yeah, you could. But you're gonna have to keep it up for 8 minutes. Good luck with that one. That's just the same amount of time as it would take for the sun rays to finally reach the Earth. So that's how long you're gonna have to run for. Can you do it? 8 minutes of running at full speed at like 20 kilometers an hour.
さらにその倍の全力疾走なら5分かかる。
What? You want to sprint at 40? Are you Usain Bolt? You want to sprint at 40 kilometers an hour? Almost, not quite. 35. Let's say 35. I think that'll be more accurate. 35 kilometers an hour? What are you on about, me? That's crazy.
もったいない。
No sweat? That's huge sweat, bro. Wait, what was Usain Bolt's like top running speed? What is the top human running speed? I'm gonna Google that. Because 40 kilometers an hour, or almost 40, that's really fast. Like, I don't, humans typically don't run that fast. What is the top human running speed? 13 kilometers an hour? No. Men can run faster than that. Okay. Bolt's average speed over the course of this race was 37.58 kilometers an hour. Wow! That's his average speed though! That's not even the top speed! That's not even the top speed! You're gonna have to run... So, if you're gonna make it there like 4 minutes, 3-4 minutes like Cross wants to here, you're gonna have to run at Usain Bolt's average speed when he ran his fastest race. I think. What is the high speed a human can run? It says here 27.5 miles per hour. I have to make that to kilometers to understand what it means. 27 mph to kph. 43 kilometers an hour. You're not gonna have to run quite as fast as Usain Bolt's top speed, but you're gonna have to run pretty freaking fast. No one could definitely not keep up. I'm sorry. Let's aim for 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. Let's aim for that. Like, go like 20 kilometers an hour.
ですが、カジマの計算式はそういうものです。
申し訳ございません。旦那様方、後を頼みます。
Oh, they're gonna have to carry Kano?
任せたまえ。カノンは1秒でも早く鉄のしろ。シャノンはワルギリアとかいう魔女への妨害に専念したまえ。追っては私とキリエさんで防ぐ。
Nice. Then the words of peace rang out from the darkness, and numerous fiery, glowing bright red eyes appeared. The ghosts rushing towards them with thunderous force were several levels more massive than the guards had been. The tremors they created were almost like an earthquake. The power and terror was tremendous, but Kitty instead laughed with relief. Those massive bodies wouldn't be able to go through the gap in the bars. They're trying it. The group of goats crashed into the metal bars with a terrific sound like that of a train colliding with a dead end. Clumps of dirt fell here and there from the ceiling, and you could tell that the metal bars had buckled inwards. The force of their charge must have been no different from a train. If the metal bars hadn't been there, they would undoubtedly have swallowed them 5 of them up and crushed them in an instant. When the group of goats pressed up against the metal bars, realized that the 5 were right in front of them, they let out a terrible howl, trying to intimidate the 5. Although it was hard to tell whether that was really intimidation, or because of the pain from being pushed and shoved. One calm goat among them figured out that he just needed to do something about the metal bars, and grabbed 2 of them with its massive arms and began bending them as though opening double doors. Kirie sharply jabbed her metal pole at that goat's vitals. Nice, Kirie. The goat let out a roar of anguish. He probably heard a lot, but that was all. It wasn't enough to bring it down. Still holding the stuck-in metal pole, Kirie relinquished the opposite tip to Cross. Cross ran there with all his might, leapt into the air and kicked it in with all his weight and kicking power combined. All the destructive power was focused on that single pole, drilling it in. Bang! One goat down, come on. Rosa managed to take a few goats down with her shotgun. You can do it, Cross and Kirie tag team. What the hell is Dungeon on about? As the goat were taken at pile bunker to its vitals fried with teary eyes, it nodded its head. What? What?
私たちのリンクも結構いけるじゃない。
Or Link.
シャノンちゃんたちには負けられないわ。
The frick, man.
当然じゃないか。私たちは仲良し一族だからね。
Honestly, when they first were stuck in the dungeon, I thought maybe they were false words, but I'm starting to think that maybe there is actually truth to, you know, crossing Kiria, you know, being all happy about being a family and together and all that. So
二人がかりでならいけるわ。次、右側のあいつ。
了解だ。いい嫁さんじゃないか。ルドルフ。少し愚痴が多かったんじゃないか。
you think Nancy can do this? Hey, cross, chill.
へえ、後で聞かせてもらうわ。ルドルフさん、天国で青くなっても手遅れよ。
It's so easy turning white in heaven. It's too many for excuses. Oh. The goat's massive body sank into the rose bush. Even taking into account that a leg's power is 3 times that of an arm's, the strength surpassed common sense. Wow. George kicked the goat down. I need to stop this there. I think we've been recording for long enough. Ooh. I hope you guys have enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cry. Wow. So much resolve from everybody. And the action is not even over yet. We've just had non-stop action for the last several hours. It's been crazy in Umineko recently. But we're gonna have to end it there. And I'll see you guys next time for some more Umineko when they cry. I hope you guys enjoyed this at least as much as I enjoyed doing it, reading it. I'll hope to see you guys next time, right? And you know, y'all can let me know feedback about how I've been doing these, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, y'all. Peace.